Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next episode review of Guild Receptionist, episode 2. And now I was already to say that I enjoy episode 2 more than the first one, but regardless of our character Elena, she plays like she has this cute appearance. She has this cute appearance, but at the same time, she's like, a troller. I mean, she's this very, being like the ill-tempered, but but putting on this cute persona at the same time. I mean, to talk with the guy who leads the silver sword, the leader of the group, right? Telling her, saying to him, hey, to one boy where he says, hey, I hope you stub your toe on a dresser and die from it. It's like, yeah, she's a troller, I mean, she assumes that he's still gonna ask her about joining his party, but she's not to though. But I hope you stub your toe in the dresser and die from it. I kind of feel bad for the guy. I mean, he's getting verbally abused by her, and just like he's trying to be a nice guy, but at the same time, just give up, just give up on her, right? But of course, there is gonna probably be a time where she is gonna join the party anyway, so. But deal with that complainer who's harassing her coworker, and say, I want this secret mission. It's like, we don't do secret missions. And so he goes off, and then basically he controls this golem, cool looking design by the way, and starts causing chaos and ends up smashing her house. And that guy just sends her over the thin line, I mean, she said it. Now, apparently, I guess mortgages are a thing in this world, but not insurance companies, I guess, because she said she has like a 30-year payment on 30-year mortgage on this, so on her house, and it's like, no, the insurance doesn't exist in this world, but mortgages do. But so, I have a 30-year payment on 30-year mortgage on this. So she gets pissed, and then she draws her weapon and goes out, and wearing her same disguise, once again, doesn't cover her face at all. Especially in broad daylight, people can probably clearly see her. But she smashes that golem, no problem at all. The guy is like, huh? What just happened? And she doesn't kill him though. She just smashes the hammer right on his side, on the side of him, Which part of me wish that she could have just maybe at least broke his leg or something like that though. But because he said she refused to give him a so-called secret mission, which she said said there wasn't any. There's no such thing though. So, but she got her house destroyed and she got pissed and she just smashed the whole thing, no problem, showing how powerful she is. I mean, like the silver sword, even to a point after this, she still had to do more paperwork, more overtime paperwork, and he goes and lends her a hand, and he's asking, why are you doing this, and how'd you get that power in the first place, something like that who doesn't happen to a lot of people. And we do get the quick flashback where she does get her skill, and I gotta say, it was kind of a sad way, I did feel bad though, because there's like this festival that goes on, right? And this is when she was just starting out as a receptionist. It was just like 2 years ago, and she was still doing all this overtime paperwork, and she wanted to go enjoy the festival, So she worked hard and finally got all of it done. But by the time she got there, the place is already over. The festival's it was already over. It's empty and dark, and I kind of felt bad for her. Just like she's like praying to the gods, like, hey, please help me so I can I can no longer do any more overtime work, right? And that's when the magic ring appears, and that's how she gets her hammer. So, and then they found the relic the orb that she crushed previously in the first episode, where she crushed it, but now it's back together and it glows. And this is probably gonna be a drop. It's kind of like a plot point that's probably gonna come in later on. It's like, defeat all the floor bosses and go to this tower. And so that's probably like for the final boss, I guess. So, but that's a plot point that's gonna be brought up later. I don't think it's not gonna be brought up until it's not gonna be brought up now, but I think it's gonna be brought up until like later, if the show's successful a second season though. But that's gonna be a plot point that we're gonna see later on. Then but the later there's another problem for her is that like I said. She doesn't bother to get like a mask or wrap a scarf around herself, disguise her just to hide her face though, because it's like she just goes and just blows it again, because the guild master, he has his ability where he can just rewind time, and chance to see everyone's faces, of who this executioner is. So he goes to see her at her job. Oh, by the way, her coworker, the one that was getting harassed earlier, she's chatting with her and saying about because she assumes the executioner is a guy, and it's like, I wonder who this guy is, and he's like, I wonder if he can hit me with his hammer. It's like, oops, did I say that out loud? And her mom's like, yeah, she did. So yeah, so I guess her coworker is kind of like living a little fantasy world of her own, But then this when the guild master comes in and then questions her and tells her to meet at the guild master's place, the headquarters. And then when they get there, well, before that she kind of figured she's sulking because now that she got figured out. And I guess Silver Sword's two other not coworkers, but the part of his group, two other people. I guess they kind of know about her secret now, though. And that's when Alina tells Silver Sword to hope you stub your toe on a dresser and then you die from it. I'm like, I also feel bad for that. I feel bad for her when first she got her powers because the whole thing got closed down. I felt bad for her that, and then the guy, I just feel bad for him more because he's the one who's getting more verbally abused by her all the time now. And then when they finally get called by the guildmaster, he goes and draws his weapon out and challenges her to fight him, and she's like, huh? So, yeah, so episode 2, it's been a lot of fun, and as I enjoyed more in the first one, and I really hope it's going to continue on because I think this already to me going to be like the best one of the season so far. So, like I said, with her, she puts on this cute, charming appearance, though, but underneath that, she's just a troller, because like I said, she's been constantly trolling leader of the Silver Sword, so. And now, like I said, just blunder her disguise again because she was already got exposed in the newspaper once, but she still didn't bother to get a mask or cover her face in some way. And now the guildmaster probably knows who she is, and that's why he wants to challenge her. So, I mean, it's a funny blunder though, but you know what? I look more forward to you get a mask, or once again, wrap yourself with the face with a scarf or something like that, but busted again. So, but that's episode 2 of Guild Receptionist. Once again, it's been fun. I'm really enjoying this series so far. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next episode review and more, and for more movie reviews as well. Yep, poor Elena. Can't catch a break, can she? Because she wants to say, first of all, I want to quickly say, she thinks it's a perfect, her job that she working is perfect, but it turns out it's not, because it actually kind of sucked for her, all this overtime stuff and all this stuff, so, yeah, I forgot to point that out. Guess this job is not quite the luxury job you thought it would be, huh? Anyway, see you next time on the next video. Later.